Are we gonna have more people join? Is this everyone? 34 people?
Yeah.
How many? 30? We've got an extra.
Interesting.
Alright, it's going.
A flying North Korean general?
Respawn
there he
all.
is.
Okay, so before I'm proclaimed gay, we're just gonna get on with this. So today we're gonna honour one of MJ's service to Prussia. He has been one of our best officers. It's quite a shame for the general staff to see him going. I hope it's a shame for all of the Brunswick as well. Since April, MJ's been in the service of Prussia and the König Pavilion, and has become one of the most distinguished officers here. Unfortunately, he's only got one medal on. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe he's not that distinguished. Who knows? Maybe.
I got 3 medals at the last ceremony, but I haven't gotten them put on me, so yeah.
Okay, so he's just really kind and doesn't want to show off.
I'm not
Bingo.
So as many of you already know, MJ has
I'm not liable
signed
for
up
him.
to the. Hey, do you want to shut the fuck up? Yeah, be quiet. Okay, so MJ will be joining the United States Navy. Who the fuck is this? I hate kids. I actually hate them.
It's
Get out
going,
of
go on. I got it.
Shoo him away.
Shoot the underclass.
Can the fry cop shoot that man?
Execute him, boys.
I'm not liable for it.
Okay, so we're going to get on with the admin side of this. I hereby honour Oberst, Commandant, and leader of our forces in Brunswick, the Prussian Army's first honourable discharge to MJSCLC, the Commandant of the Brunswick, as present. Can Budabro please step forward, the generals and the North Korean leaders? Okay, so I'm going to appoint Budabro to Commandant of the Brunswick. Give us a hurrah, lads, give us a hurrah. Buddy, do you want to say anything? He's probably muted. No, he's not.
MJ, I'm going to be really honest with you. Your leadership today, and your leadership from TAC, your leadership from LGA, your leadership here is the reason why I stand here in front of all of you. You're the reason why I continue to strive forward with this regiment. And I'll never forget you, man. I'm going to carry that torch of yours, and I will lead the Brunswick Regiment. And I won't fail you, man. I won't fail you. And my only regret is I will carry with me is that I wish I got to know you a lot more better. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So, sayonara. See you around.
Give us a crying face, lads. Crying face.
Is that a winking crying face?
Crying.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, can the North Korean generals resume their positions, please?
Am I the only North Korean general? Hell yeah.
Well, you're the only one who isn't. But resume positions, please. Who did that? I swear down.
I did that.
Right. Okay, so it's fabulous to see you all here. I know a lot of you have been going back to school, as many of you are American. I know a few of them are still on holiday for a month. Some of you are giving me no's or something. But, this group's been going for, I think, let's see. Bloody hell. So in 2 weeks, this group will have reached 5 months. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it 5 or 6 months old? Yeah, I should have probably checked this up. But the group's getting quite old. It's one of Pavlin's oldest groups that he's done. And we continue to absolutely shag people. It's really impressive, especially considering where we've come from. When we started, we had Magdeburg. It was a good map. It took a month to build, but obviously it's not there anymore. And that's what we started with. When we had that, the army wasn't nowhere near as strong as it is now. I'm quite sure if you lot had a fight with what we were back then, it would have been something like 10 to 100 to Prussia now. Yeah, you know, I'm quite sure we would have thrashed the Rhine if we fought them with our army now. It's really impressive to see you all here. You're all doing great work for the army. It's really cool. So, resume regiment activities.
Scaling.
Where? Yeah?
Scaling, can I give my final speech?
Oh, yes, yeah, sorry.
Got him. Woo! Alright, I'll for those of you who don't know me or much about me, of course I'm MJSCLC, retiring Oberst of the Brunswicker Corps. I'll be joining the United States Navy. Tomorrow I'll actually be hopping on a bus around 10 o'clock at night, and I'll be arriving at San Diego at around 5 in the morning for processing. That's where they, of course, take you off the bus and throw all of your stuff on the ground and force you to pick up everything from the ground up. One of the only times when I get into a bus with people I don't know, driven by someone who I definitely don't trust. I've been playing Roblox since 2007. It's been a big part of me and my development, which sounds kind of stupid because I know everyone says Roblox is cancer, but I like to think that all of us being here, we all understand that it's something more. I think we find beauty in the fact that out of something that can be chaotic and that can be complete cancer, we're able to form our own little islands of calmness where we can perform such engagements and such actions, and we can historically represent and recreate the Napoleonic era. Roblox has been an amazing platform for that, and has been amazing for allowing this era to grow and thrive as it has. A lot of people might judge us for the amount of time we spend on here, and that's understandable. A lot of people don't understand the amount of dedication we have to this, and it may sound stupid being dedicated to a game, but I think we all understand. I always take it to the equivalent of what my dad told me when I was very young. He always said, you always need to make sure to have a poker night somewhere in your life. The idea that you need to have somewhere where you can take something completely stupid as serious as you want to, simply because it gives you an escape from the real world. And even though we all engage levels with each other, I think we all come here less for the game itself and more for the enjoyment of the community, the enjoyment of the people around us, and the connections that we form. This is truly a social space built around a gaming platform. I've made many friends during my time in Roblox, during my time in TAC, during my time in LGA, and of course during my time in here. And, I honestly can't say anything bad about this group. This group has been absolutely wonderful to me and has been absolutely open and receptive to me and what I've been trying to accomplish. It's very sad for me to leave you guys in such a pivotal time. I truly think you guys are at the precipice of becoming one of the greatest groups the genre has ever seen. You guys are in the greatest position ever to truly take command of the genre and to become the titans that BA and LGA were, but without the politics and infighting of BA and LGA. You guys truly have a chance to be something that is fair and communal and welcoming to all, not just the big groups. You guys are very welcoming. You guys can be very welcoming to the small guys, very appreciative of the work they put in, despite the fact that, their uniforms might not be as good, their maps might not be as well designed, their tech might not be their own. Like I said, it's a communal space, and we have to be willing to accept people from the rest of the community, because if we don't, then the community will die. Our community isn't insular, it's connected to everything else around the genre. It's connected to everything outside of the genre. very